We have an update to a story the Target 12 investigators have been tracking for years: solitary confinement at the ACI.
Starting this Sunday, new limits for how long an inmate can be alone in a cell will go into effect at the Cranston prison.
Target 12 investigator Kate Wilkinson talked to one inmate who spent months in solitary.
Groups like the United Nations have condemned the practice, and now a 30-day cap is being put in place at the ACI for how long an inmate can be alone in a cell for up to 23 hours a day. The decision coming from ongoing mediation between prison officials and the ACLU of Rhode Island. Brandon Robinson served 15 years at the ACI. He says he spent 90 days in solitary confinement and 8 months in their high-security facility after getting into a couple of fights. He describes the punishment, however, as torture.
For me, it was like, you just hearing people screaming, hearing people losing it. It's torture in itself. I started to deteriorate myself.
Brandon says the longer periods of time in those cells can have serious impacts on your mental health.
You may see lines on the wall from people counting their days. You might see somebody's name on there saying, they love someone. You might see blood, you might see all kind of different things in there.
A spokesperson for the Rhode Island Department of Corrections declined a request for an interview, but sent in an email that they have not had solitary confinement in the state for decades. Instead, they have what they call disciplinary confinement. But an attorney working with the ACLU of Rhode Island pushed back, saying disciplinary confinement is just solitary confinement by another name. The organization says prisoners at the ACI would spend 22 to 24 hours a day in these cells, in some cases for a year or more. In 2016, Target 12 was able to see where inmates serve time for disciplinary confinement. According to the new regulations put out by the DOC, inmates will serve no more than 30 days of disciplinary confinement for Class 1 offenses.
Those that are the most serious, such as assaulting a correctional officer, using a weapon to attempt to hurt another inmate, those sorts of things can be Class 1 offenses.
Sonia Dio is the civil rights attorney working with the ACLU of Rhode Island. The policy change, she says, comes from 3 years of continued mediation with the DOC.
It isn't that individuals aren't going to be held accountable for what they've done. It's more that as a society, we have an obligation to try to assist these individuals to get better.
The new policy at the ACI also includes the creation of the restorative housing program. Coming up at 6, I'll explain what that is and why some say these policies need to go further. With the Target 12 investigators, Kate Wilkinson, 12 News.
An update now to a story the Target 12 investigators have been tracking for years: solitary confinement at the ACI. A new regulation at the ACI is starting this weekend.
It will prohibit inmates from spending more than 30 days alone in a cell for at least 22 hours a day. And new at 6, how these regulations are also designed to help inmates transition back to the general population.
Target 12 investigator Kate Wilkinson joins us now with why some local advocates say this is a step in the right direction, but more work needs to be done.
The new policy also establishes the restorative housing program, which an attorney with the ACLU of Rhode Island says is about breaking the cycle so people don't wind up in the prison system again. 90 days in solitary confinement and 8 months in high security. Brandon Robinson says he was put there because he got into a couple of fights at the ACI. However, while he was in his cell, he witnessed people struggling.
And during that time, I've seen individuals that I grew up with as a kid that were actually losing their brain, and they was in there for 5 years, and it was a continuous cycle.
He was released in 2017. Now he's moving forward, working on his master's at Roger Williams University. Robinson says he was able to transition more easily out of the prison system thanks to programs like Open Doors. He says he supports the new restorative housing program at the ACI, a 3-step process designed to help inmates in disciplinary confinement integrate into general population. A spokesperson for the Rhode Island Department of Corrections declined to go on camera, saying they have not had solitary confinement for decades. But Sonia Dio, an attorney assisting the ACLU of Rhode Island in the lawsuit against the DOC, disagrees, saying disciplinary confinement fits the definition of solitary confinement, which is when a prisoner is in their cell for at least 22 hours a day. She says the new program that comes from the ongoing mediation with the DOC gives education opportunities to inmates transitioning out of solitary confinement.
They'll have tablets, radios, the ability to receive psychiatric services and training. all sorts of things that should help them to better adjust to life in prison and hopefully better adjust when they are released.
While these developments come through litigation, calls to change the ACI's policies have spanned years. Most recently, a bill in the state Senate this year that would limit restrictive housing penalties to 15 days. However, that bill didn't pass. Robinson hopes the DOC will keep their promise, but his concern is that these policy changes are not protected by law.
We still want to get this passed through legislation because anything could happen where any other director could come through and they could just swipe the pen, change the rules, and bring it back to what it was.
Dio says one of the things that still remains in flux is what these policy changes mean for the women's prison population. With the Target 12 investigators, Kate Wilkinson, 12 News.